Hey, this is Ray, aka Stoma Dad, and welcome to Stoma Dad Talk. This is something I want to start doing now and bring some conversation to light and put a face to everything you see here. Um, when I went through surgery, and even before when I was having going through cancer treatment, I had a lot of support around me, and these caregivers give a lot to ensure that we're doing better, that we heal properly, and that we get through the process that we're getting through. And sometimes I think they don't get the respect they need. Um, I know we love them, and I know we're very thoughtful about it, and I know that we appreciate everything they do for us. But sometimes it's just about getting a shout out. And that's what this is. This is a shout out to those caregivers out there. These are the ones that provide assurance to us, that hold our hands, that teach us how to use the ostomy supplies that we have, whether you're ileostomy, urostomy, or colostomy, like myself. Um, they're there to answer your questions, and they're there to make sure that you have an easy transition to what you can consider your new life. Um, and I know I wasn't expecting to have a new life, and I was expecting just to roll into the life I had created already. But sometimes it just doesn't work that way. And these caregivers give a lot, from your walk nurses to your spouses to your friends, to your surgeons and other medical practitioners out there, even to the admin clerks that sit at the counter when you check in. I know when I went to my first appointment after surgery, after being released, I had a hard time sitting down. We got what we call the Barbie butt, right, or the Ken butt. As a man, I guess I should say Ken butt. But either way, Mattel has no jurisdiction on my body except for my butt. So I remember trying to get into the car and trying to get to the appointment, and we have a Mini Cooper, or had a Mini Cooper, and it wasn't really the most comfortable thing. But the doctor's office wasn't that far, so it was a quick trip. But once I got there, I had to wait for my appointment time, and the people at the front desk were extremely helpful. They knew I couldn't sit down, so I'd be walking around and pacing. And then they'd offer me wedges to sit on and things like that, so I can wedge up the left cheek or the right cheek and try to find a comfortable position. But as all of us know, when you first get your surgery, there is no comfortable position. I mean, you can say, oh, it's been no problem. I've had an easy time with recovery, but no, we've all had our trying times. And these caregivers are there to help us through all that. And I want to just give that shout out to them. My husband was particularly useful and helped me out quite a bit. He did all my dressing changes. He made sure that my bags were on, or I was able to get them on, especially in the beginning when I was trying to figure it all out. He was there the first time my bag exploded in the middle of the night, and there was poop all over the sheets and me, and and it's just like, what do I do? And your emotions as the patient just goes crazy because you don't know. And when you're trying to figure it out and you're under distress like that, it gets to be a big issue. Um, and so these are some of the things that when your caregivers are around, they can help you with. I know diet is a big thing with ostomates, and myself, I fall prey to a lot of the foods I used to eat, and I still like them. I'm going to eat them, but I'm going to pay the price. I am, I am no fond person of strict dietary requirements. I figure this is my life. I'm going to live what I want to live, and I'm going to enjoy what I want to enjoy. Sometimes I just got to do it in moderation or pay the price at the end, right? So when next time you see your walk nurse, next time you see your surgeon, next time you have a medical appointment with those wonderful people at the front desk, you know, give them a big smile. Let them know they're appreciated, and let them know that we need them. They're marvelous people that keep giving, and and they're there for us. I mean, think of the things that they have to deal with, not only at the clinic, at the doctor's office, but in their personal life also, you know? So cut them a little slack and give them a big smile, give them a hug if you can. And remember that this journey is not just your own. There's a lot of people on this path, and you're going to come across a lot of different individuals, and each one will play some role in your life. So, again, shout out to the caregivers. Thank you very much for listening to me today. And if you haven't heard, we are trying to host a wellness retreat down here in Costa Rica. If you go out to my website or send me an email, you'll I can give you the information you need. I'm conducting a survey right now to tailor this retreat to our needs as a community. And I look forward to possibly meeting some of you and being part of this whole community, because I am just one person in this vast community of ostomates out there. And we're all special, and I think we all deserve a round of applause. So shout out to the caregivers, shout out to you, and be kind to yourself. Stoma Dad out.